On the shore, anybody in the river, either side, Pasco or Kennewick, we need you out of the water. All swimmers back to the shore, please. Kevin. Oh, there he is.
And that 99.9 has the same paint scheme that Perkins used to drive in the 21 boat. But when we see the 99.9, I'm used to that black and red and white with the missed rocks. So it's a little bit, it's a boat that looks familiar, but the number has changed.
Yeah, it's the same race team, still Go Fast Turn Left Racing, so that's why it's got that same color scheme. But when they go to Seattle, they're going to have some more black and red on the boat, and it will be that KISW rock, and so they're running with the 99.9 number. 3 minutes and 2 seconds. Jeff Bernard down here. He is on the inside in the Oberto. Just outside of him is Jimmy King driving the Griggs Presents Ace Hardware. Kevin, right in front of you.
They are, and Andrew Tate has hit the gas to try to catch them, because right now it's the 1918 in lane 1. Jimmy King will be in lane 2, and Tate is going to have to try to win this out of lane 3 from the outside. So we'll see. There's lots of time left to maneuver and find your spot. But for right now, that Oberto boat, that beautiful white, green, and red boat on the inside.
At least for now.
225, Michael.
It's all subject to change. Jimmy King is heading up that top end of the course into Freedom Equipment Rentals, turn number 3. Let's see if everybody holds or if anybody cuts across. I don't see anybody cutting across now. So it will be King that will lead the drivers into Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. And he left plenty of room on the inside for both Tate
2 minutes
and Bernard. So across the Bosch Thermador Appliance start-finish line, Jimmy King will watch the other racers. Bernard in 1. You've got Tate in 2. Perkins on the outside. And he probably has a little question in his mind, at least, about that safety hatch, although it's been inspected on how it's going to hold up for him. Peabody's going to be setting up in lane 4. I don't know where Jimmy King's going to end up, guys.
He's going to have to cut the race course because he got down here about a minute 40. We're now at a minute 25. He's going to cut the course, but he's got to go up to the top end to do it.
Yeah, he got down here way out front of the pack, which means he'll likely be way outside as well as he tries to see what his boat has against some of the best boats on the H1 Unlimited circuit.
Yeah, so across the ESCO Electric infield, Jimmy King.
Watch King.
In the Griggs, onto the front stretch.
And it does look like it'll be the 1918 in 1, the 1 in 2, the 98 in 3, and the 99.9, at least for right now, in 4.
So Jimmy King's got to catch those boats coming up the back stretch. He's at full throttle in the 3.
Not cut the course.
50.
He is not cutting the course. He decided to go a different tack and essentially just run full bore the entire length.
Yeah, Bernard in lane number 1, Tate in lane number 2.
I'll tell you what, though, if he can keep this up, if he times this right, he will be the fastest boat at the start-finish line.
Where's he going to end up, Kevin?
Looks like 2.
He's zooming up, and he wants to take lane 2.
Lane 2 or 3, I think. I think he's in 3.
Yeah, but he jumped over to lane 3, just outside of Tate.
15 seconds.
So Bernard on the inside in the Oberto. Oh, boy, the sun glints off that
10.
metallic paint. Tate in 2, King in 3.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
It's a clean start on the outside. Perkins with boat speed and momentum. Peabody's fallen back a little bit in the 98. But coming down the front stretch to Brad Luce.
And first of all, the start has been ruled legal. It's a good start. Tate down here first from lane 2, but he's got King right with him, and Bernard on the inside.
They're bouncing off the rough water. Can the 1918 catch on the inside of Tate? He has got a ton of boat speed.
Oh, Bernard had a great turn. Jeff Bernard had a fantastic turn in the 1918 Oberto Super Salami. Tate's pulling away on that back stretch. Jimmy King is holding with the pack, though. He's on the outside coming up that back stretch, and he's pretty much even right now with Bernard in the Oberto. Your race leader by a half a rooster tail now is the Delta Reel Track, the one with Andrew Tate, heading into Freedom Equipment Rentals turn number 3 and over to Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. Water looks pretty smooth, at least for right now, and it's Tate with the lead. And then that battle for second place is deck to deck. Now that we can see Jimmy King, he is dead even with Jeff Bernard in the Oberto as they come across the start-finish line. It's going to be Jimmy King edging Bernard for second place coming down the front stretch. Your race leader is Tate.
Tate, our defending HAPO Columbia Cup champion, going to get down here first with about a rooster tail on the field. And right now that second place is King. But watch Bernard on this short course, Kevin.
Oh, they are bouncing around out there, and King goes into the wash of the one and has to back out, but still a lot of power, and he has the lead down the backstretch over the 1918 for second.
Yeah, second place battle is a good one between King on the outside, Bernard on the inside. Bernard's going to have that short course around the top end of the course, and he'll have a chance to pull even with King again. But even though King went through that rough water, Kevin, he's doing extremely good heading up the backstretch.
I do not know how he kept that thing going with the pace that he did, but he essentially was just right through the rooster tail of the one, and he came out of it somehow still ahead of the 1918.
Tate comes out of the exit pin of Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. He's got the lead. Jimmy King is trying to challenge him down the front stretch. He's pulling up to that end of the rooster tail and trying to eat into the lead a little bit, but I don't know if he can get there. Bernard has fallen back, but holds on to third place right now. Watch Jimmy King in Agri-Service turn number 1.
Yeah, he's definitely made up some ground on Andrew Tate. Andrew knows he's there. Bernard has fallen off the pace after taking a big hop at the top of the race course, Kevin.
Yeah, Tate has sort of settled that boat a little bit. Not quite as rough going through Tire Factory turn 2. Jimmy King trying to use all that piston power down the backstretch to see if he can catch the one.
Yeah, Tate has started to pull away. Coming down the backstretch, he's got that full rooster tail lead over Jimmy King, but what a great performance by the Turbinator. Great job by Jimmy King, even through that rough water. Watch him come into turn number 3. Sun has gone behind a cloud, kind of a little bit darker, not as brilliant outside on the Columbia River course right now. Exit pin of that turn number 4. It's going to be Tate with the lead by the full rooster tail. Jimmy King on the outside just comes clear of that exit pin, and they'll come across the Bosch Thermador appliance start-finish line. And it's a rooster tail lead now for Tate. King's trying to get to him, but he just can't get there.
Boy, Andrew Tate got a lot of air underneath that boat. Still got the full rooster tail. I actually thought Jimmy King would have let him go by now. But Kevin, he is still charging on the outside.
Oh, boy, the 3, the power of the 3. Still showing Tate, though, with a short way around the course, able to get that lead back to a rooster tail. But King trying to catch him out the backstretch.
Benefit of the inside lane for Andrew Tate. And is he holding back a little, maybe, Kevin?
You know, this last couple times down here, it has definitely been a little more on the water than he was the first 2 laps. So I'm wondering if he's trying to settle it down to deal with this rough water.
All right, white flag is out. Checkered flag is waiting. The boat drivers right now to complete the final lap of Heat 1B. Brought to you by Arizona Mobile. And it's going to be Andrew Tate in the 1. Delta Real Track just onto the front stretch now to the Bosch Thermador appliance to start-finish line. He's got a little air underneath that boat as he comes across and takes the checkered flag. Jimmy King, what a great run in the Turbinator for second place. Third place out on the course will be the beautiful 1918 Oberto Super Salami with Jeff Bernard. Brian Perkins will end up in 4th. And a nice job also out on the course for Corey Peabody in the 98, who's just into turn number 4 now at the exit pin. But Perkins, questions answered. That crew did a great job to make sure that that hatch was, well, retooled so that it would fit. That was not an easy job.
No, it wasn't. And so the tip of the cap to those guys. But I'll tell you what, I didn't see that coming. Did anybody see King running that hard and sticking with Andrew? I would have.
He didn't give up.
I would have put another one of those nickels of mine that Bernard might have been the second boat in that field. But boy, did he get handled on the outside by Jimmy King and piston power. That's the best we've seen that boat run here since the 2017 final heat. That was a good one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that 3 last couple of years hasn't looked as strong as we just saw today. So let's hope that's a good sign for things to come, and we can get the Turbinator in that final heat showing some of that strength.
And if I can have this quick conversation on the air, Glenn Bogan, I know you're going to be down on the lower dock. You can pick up our winner down there, Andrew Tate. I will stay on the upper dock, and I'll get a hold